Hi guys, this is Haunted School and welcome back to a very exciting video on my channel, and this is going to be quite a long video because I filmed the unboxing and the repair of this. So this item I got all the way back in June, and it is the Gemmy 2006 6 foot tall Count Vigor for vampire, as you can see there. But yeah, this is in immaculate condition. As you'll see in the unboxing, this is brand new, the box sealed. It's my first Gemmy life size I ever got brand new, and it's just so cool. Vigor is probably one of my favourite life sizes next to Brain Monster. You can sort of see him there. But yeah, I'm going to give you a look at his box real quick. So it's a 6 foot, 1.8 metres tall vampire, Count Vigor. And right there it says, hear him speak and see him move. He's always looking for new victims. Eyes light up. And there's an awesome picture on there, it's a really big picture. I really do love the classic box art. This is actually my first Gemmy classic box. As you know, they weren't really sold in these over the UK. Well, this wasn't, but not any Gemmy item in that matter really had this box. But it says down here, mouth moves to the words of his creepy vampire voice. Down here, the next one, dressed in his finest attire, ready to greet you guests and scare them silly. It says, for indoor use only, candy not included, obviously. And at the bottom here, just turn the flash on. It's basically just got some more pictures. He holds a candy bowl for serving your trick-or-treaters, candy not included. His eyes look side to side as his head turns. Collapses for easy storage. And down here, just some warnings and everything about touching the wiring. It's the barcode, you can sort of see that there. But yeah, there's the price. This retail for basically $200, which would have came to about 150 to 170 pounds if I recall correctly. But there it says AC adapter included. Down there it says more information about adapter, indoor use only, and all that. Down there, Gemmy Industries. And yeah, that's everything for the box. Final thing I've got to really show for the box is the instruction manual. Well, not many Count Vigors really have the instruction manual I've seen. Let's try and unfold it here for you guys. It's pretty interesting. It's basically the basic Gemmy instruction manual, but something that's really interesting is this bit that's crossed out here. It says adjust volume for desired level, but it's crossed out, so maybe Vigor was meant to have a volume control microphone at some point, but maybe I didn't have enough time to put it into it. But yeah, that's everything for that. If you want to read that, pause it. But yeah, that's everything for Count Vigor's box. We've got all his packaging here, the cardboard inserts. This is from Towering Clown, but yeah, you get the idea. All the bags and everything are there. Bag for the head, bag for the hands, and yeah, it's really cool. So now I'm just going to move on to the setup of this guy. So yeah, guys, now onto the setup. So all the parts that come with him are the body. His body does have 2 locking pins in, but I've took them out. They'll be shown in the unboxing. Here is his goblet, and right around here is his head. So there he is. I'm using a butler adapter on him because I really don't have Vigor's original adapter. I do, but it's the American one. But yeah. So the first step on setting him up, before you actually pop this up, make sure that his cape isn't under his body, which it is on mine. So I'm just going to lift his body like so, and yeah. So what we do now, getting a bit straighter here, I'm just going to push on him a bit, and he comes right up. So just do this off camera, he just needs to click him in place basically. And before we get him up to full height actually, what I'm going to do is get his head and put it on, because obviously he does have a collar, so this needs to be done right. So it's best to have him about half size or something. and he just basically put his neck through that as well, and that just clicks in place. So if I just do this off camera, because I need to get it all perfect, so yeah. So for the final step here, I'm going to grab this hand, roll the sleeve up, which I'll just pause to do that. So what we want to do is, see that there, we just push it into here like so, and we get this little locking pin, very much like the butler, and you just push it into here until it locks into place. So I'm just going to do that off camera real quick. So now that is locked in, basically pull the sleeve over, and basically the pin should go in all the way like that. So pull the sleeve over and make it all look nice, and he's ready to go. So the setup is complete for Count Vigor. I'm going to take this bag off him eventually. This is because he's sealed, but yeah, actually I'll probably do that. Just to show you detail for the hands in the video, and obviously it's going in a haunt, so it really won't look good with the bag on his hand, so yeah. So guys, here is Count Vigor in all his glory, now fully set up, and yeah, let's get on to reviewing him. If you may notice the background's different, it's because it's a few days later than when I was filming the setup of him, because he's now permanently up in my haunt. And yeah, let's give you a look at him. So this is in flawless condition. I have took the bag off his hand, but it actually isn't really sealed to the hand. It's basically just the corner that's twisted, and yeah, could just put it back on afterwards. But yeah, got to say, I really do love the setup on him. He's a collapsible, as all of these guys are as well. Before I start reviewing him, if you're wondering how much I got him for, I got this for £435, all the way from America. Got it from a really nice seller who had quite a lot of these Gemmy life sizes. And basically how I do get these Gemmy life sizes, I get them off eBay, and if I'm through the global shipping program, that's how I usually do it, because it is usually the cheapest way of getting these things. I got Dr. Shivers that way, Zoltan, Brain Monster, and my Gemmy Santa, so it really does work if any of you guys are wondering how to get these. It's such cool items, and they're all worth the money. So without going on and on about this, let's get on to the review. First off, with his hair, he's got this really nice hair. It's posable. You can have it up a bit. I prefer to have it slicked back like a real vampire, like an actual vampire. He's got nice painted on eyebrows. If you're wondering, this is the same, or at least similar mask to Dr. Shivers and Zoltan. But the thing that's really cool about it is his face is a complete different shape to Dr. Shivers. Dr. Shivers more has a wider nose, and his face is just a bit wider. But Vigor's got more of like a slimline face. But yeah, here are his eyes. Got some really cool detail in them. So focus there. Yeah, he's got this nice pale face. Here are his fangs. His fangs are plastic, and they are attached to the inner skull, which is really cool. They're not rubber, as they'd chip pretty easily if they were rubber, the paint would. But yeah, let's get on to the clothing. One of the things I like most about this is his collar. His collar's like this really thick material, and if you get a pose out of it, it really adds to his like stature. Like you can see, I've got it like straight up at the top, and it's like such a big collar that it goes over on his shoulders, which is so cool. Here's his little medallion or brooch, and this is the exact same as the Edwardian Butler. But it's more like the original version of the Edwardian Butler, Jeeves, or Butler Wade as you might know him by. And this is his undershirt. This is more like inflatable fabric, kind of. But it's as you expect for being a white undershirt, you know. It's got this nice little collar. These are like stitched like that, so you don't have to pose it. So onto his cloak here. His cloak is red underneath, or at least for this part anyway, which is really good. Same material as the Butler as well, and this is his another big standout part on him is his vest. I think his vest is like a velvety material, which is really cool, and he's got these buttons which are actually metal. in which to go all the way down here. And yeah, this arm is posable. I've kept it in its original pose, as it does look good like that. And this arm is solid because he holds his goblets. So I'm going to show you his hands real quick. Look very realistic. You can see the skin pores, wrinkles and everything in him. But definitely did not miss out on any detail on this guy. I've even got a tint of like skin colour in him, so it's not like all pale. Like this is all just painted over, which just really adds to how realistic this is. And yeah, this goblet's really nicely detailed. It's actually very big as well. You can fit a lot of candy in that. And down to the bottom then, there's nothing too much, just these trousers. And he's got these extra drapes for the cape that go down to the bottom, but it's actually attached all the way from here. But it goes all the way down to the bottom, which is so cool. Really do love it when they have these like long drapes. And yeah, here's his base. It's basically the regular Gemmy base that you'll have. It's got plastic shoes this time, not leather ones, which do add to how unique he is. The Butler has leather ones, Brain Monster has sort of like boots. And that's where the sound sensor is, I believe, them little holes. There's the collapse button. If we go around to the back, there's no triming button on this one whatsoever. Or triming jack, I should say. Right there is where you plug the adapter in. And there's a switch where you can turn it from on to sensor, which on is button mode. Down here is where the motion sensor is located. So yeah, that's basically everything for Count Vigor. It's all around such a well-made prop. Probably my favourite in my collection. Probably joint first with Brain Monster. I really like both of them equally, and Dr. Shivers. This is one of the things I set a main target for myself to get this year, and I'm so glad I finally got him. Like, I sold my Costco Vampire just to get this, and I think it really paid off. So just before we show him, his height is actually, I'd probably say dead on 6 foot. Not 6'1" maybe. And yeah, as a comparison with him next to Dawn of the Dead. Comparison with the Magic Power or Tesco Butlers you may know him by. And there he is next to the Edwardian Butler. Which, the Edwardian Butler is actually a bit smaller than the Vigor without the hat. So let's put the hat on him. And what I'm going to do, I do use a UK adapter on him. As you might not know if you're watching from the US, but look like this. So we're just going to put in the plug socket here, and I'll show him to you. So here we go. So he speaks about eight phrases. His head turns, eyes move, eyes light up, and mouth moves. So here we go.
Good evening. I am so pleased to see you could make it. Come, we are expecting you for dinner.
Really do love the backing track on this guy.
I want to drink a toast to your arrival later. But don't worry, I will find you when I am ready. Greetings. My name is Vigor, Count Vigor. If I may be of any assistance to you, just scream. Ah, wonderful. You've arrived. Please, make yourself at home. My cape is your cape. Hello, I am the Count. Do you know why they call me the Count? You will find out soon enough. Please, help yourself to any refreshments in my home. I shall partake later. Oh, good. I was hoping you would come. You have a beautiful neck for conversation. Something I can really sink my teeth into.
Final phrase.
Okay, stop me if you've heard this one. What did the vampire say to the sick vampire? Hey, is that you, Coffin?
So there you have it, that's Count Vigor. Really do love the traditional Gemmy soundtracks behind the phrase. I love his voice, he's got a Transylvanian accent, as vampires should have, so that's basically it for this video, guys, or review anyway. So yeah, I'm gonna roll on with the unboxing and repair clips. So yeah, hi guys, this will be the unboxing of the Gemmy Count Vigor. This clip will be added on for the first clip, which will be the review, and if any repairs are needed, I'll put them on there as well. So as you can see, the front of it is covered, and that's what we're gonna try and get off first, which is really exciting. Apparently this is brand new in box, so when we open him, we'll just have to see what it's like. So I'm just gonna remove this cover here because this is what the seller put on just to stop the picture. Here we are. Top it up here, and there's the front of the box. I'm sure I'll go over all the details of the box when I've done the review. So cool. Everything's intact as well, it's not even sun bleached, so yeah, I'm just gonna use my screwdriver to cut the top of everything here. So exciting. Oh, I just got this is the second Gemmy, my second Gemmy life size I got this year. One with Dr. Shivers, I really wanted these two. Equally, I did sacrifice my Costco vampire for this one, and yeah, I think it'd be worth it. Yeah, I'm gonna get some scissors because this is not even getting through it, so yeah. So when I say this is brand new, the seller has took it out once just to send me a video of it to see if it works and everything, and yeah, it worked flawlessly from what I've seen in the video. So yeah, I was sealed it up again, of course. The other side. Oh, it actually does have all the original supports in. So I'm assuming it's brand new. There we go. More set to go. We are in. So open this up, and we do have all the cardboard supports, as I said. One around the neck, one here, which I'll get out first. And the goblet is actually still sealed up. I'm pretty sure. Let's have a look at this. Oh, it's actually still twist tied onto the box here. But yeah, well, I think I'll get the other bits out first, then we'll lift up the body out. Yeah, I'm going to pause the video and get this out, so yeah. So here we go, we've got the body out. Here he is, absolutely massive. And one thing that actually isn't really shown too much with Count Vigor is the instruction manual, which I do have here, so just unfold that real quick. It's quite basic compared to the regular instruction manual like Dr. Shivers and the Edwardian Butler. But yeah, it's still pretty damn cool to have. But yeah, so what we're going to unbox first is the goblet. This would be really cool. Just undo these twist ties. Hopefully these won't be a pain to do. So here we go, all the twist ties are undone. Let's open up this cardboard support here. I'm obviously going to keep the cardboard and everything. It's really cool to have after this being like 15 years old. It's still so here we are. It's still sealed in the back. It's amazing. It's got the tape on here. I'm going to try and unbox it carefully because I don't want to rip the bag or anything. So yeah. So here we are. Untwist this here. And it should come out. It's a little shaky this video. I don't have a tripod anymore, so just working off my holding the camera. But wow, that's really cool. His hand's really detailed as well. That's why you insert it into the arm, so let's put that down here. That's so cool. But here we are, got the adapter, which I am having to use a converter, so it goes to a UK plug obviously. And I think this is still twist tied to the but he's twist tied it back to the box from the looks of it, so yeah. So here is the adapter. It comes in this white box here, and yeah, I'll undo this off camera because it's still twist tied and everything. But obviously the main part we've been waiting for, the head. So obviously lift this out here. Oh wow, this is so cool. I'm gonna get this out of the bag so you can have a look at here. This is so cool. It looks like the hair is actually still matted a bit from being kept in the box for too long. It's kind of stuck to the head actually. I'm gonna have to see if I can work that out. But yeah, there's Count Vigor. It's so cool actually having this. See if the mouth is alright. Might be split, I'm not sure. We'll see once his head is on. So yeah. So moving on to the body, we're going to set this up here. I've just turned the head and noticed we do have a split gear. Well, it's kind of expected because it's been sitting in its box for 15 years without any use. So gears do tend to split over time if it's not stored in the right environment. So yeah, I'm going to pull this guy up here. So what we're going to do, I'm not sure if it has any locking pins in. Might do. I'll have a look. So with these Gemmy life sizes, when you take locking pins out, you just turn them anti-clockwise here and pull them out, which this one turns clockwise. So that comes out here, and there we go, the two locking pins are out, and he's ready to be fully set up. So yeah, so here we go, the goblet is now in place, and still a bag around his hand here, which I'll probably take off later. I'm not sure if I want to keep it on or not because it's brand new obviously. So putting the head on here, all you need to do is align it in that slot there, and I'll push it down. So just put him in a better position here, and I'll show you some of his phrases.
Please, help yourself to any refreshments in my home. I shall consent later.
So cool.
Oh, good. I was hoping you would come. You have a beautiful neck for conversation. Something I can really sink my teeth into. Okay, stop me if you heard this one. What did the vampire say to the sick vampire? Hey, is that you, Coffin? Good evening. I am so pleased to see you could make it. Come, we are expecting you for dinner.
It seems like all his mechanics are good, he just needs a new gear in the neck here. So I'll replace that in a bit, show you the rest of his phrases.
I want to drink. A toast to your arrival. Later. Don't worry, I will find you when I am ready. Greetings. My name is Vigor. Count Vigor. If I may be of any assistance to you, just scream.
So yeah, that's all I'll show for him for now. I'll just replace the gear in his neck and he will be all done. So here we got him back into the collapsed position, and yeah, I'm just going to go and fix his neck real quick because that's to get him fully working. Well, it's fully working, but that gear is very loud. So the first step here, I think I've shown it, well I've shown it at Doctor Shows, but I might as well show it again for this one. All you want to do is take this bracket off here, pull 4 screws, and you'll be able to take it off. So now we've got the neck bracket off, and the big screw that goes in the centre of the neck here, that is taken out. So remove this carefully, and we want to take this cap off next. So yeah. So once you take them three little screws out, that one, the other ones are somewhere on here, you'll be able to take the cap off here. Now, all the gears are scattered everywhere, as you can see, which I'll realign them in a minute and take this motor shaft gear off here. So we have got it off, and it definitely is split because I can fit my screwdriver through it, so just going to get a new gear out in here and I'll put it in him. So here we go, the new gear is on there. It's really tight, it's not coming off anytime soon, so what we're going to do is realign the gears and put this together and we'll see them work. So let's show you how quiet this moves.
I want to drink a toast to your arrival. Later. Don't worry, I will find you when I am ready.
So I'll even hear it. So just a quick tip before put this back together, actually, make sure when you put this bracket on that the bit that goes up is like at the front. So it lets this wire travel through it while the head moves. Otherwise it'd probably sever the wire. But you really don't want that, or else you might not have his eyes working or his mouth moving. So now I have reassembled him here, and might as well see if I can dock the camera up so I can fully extend him. You can see me do that. Well, actually he is still plugged in. So I'm going to unplug him just while I do this. There we go, he is clipped into place, and I'm just going to put his head on. It'll have to go through this collar if I was to do it properly, so I'll cut the video for this. So guys, the final clip of the video, I've got him all looking good, and I'll show you all his phrases. The sensor is very good.
Good evening. I am so pleased to see you could make it. Come, we are expecting you for dinner. I want to drink a toast to your arrival. Later. Don't worry, I will find you when I am ready. Greetings. My name is Vigor. Count Vigor. If I may be of any assistance to you, just scream.
Terra's still a little mad, but I'm gonna style that out later. Might even just keep it like this because it looks good, to be honest.
Ah, wonderful. You've arrived. Please, make yourself at home. My cape is your cape. Hello, I am the Count. Do you know why they call me the Count? You will find out soon enough. Please, help yourself to any refreshments in my home. I shall partake later. Oh, good. I was hoping you would come. You have a beautiful neck. For conversation, something I can really sink my teeth into. Okay, stop me if you've heard this one. What pretty vampire, say to me, sick vampire. Hey, is that you, Coffin?
So there we have it, that's Count Vigor. He works really well, I'm so happy with this guy. And here's the original 2006 model, which is the one I wanted. I do like the 07 one, don't get me wrong, but I really like the quality of this one. The other one's sort of just like inflatable fabric, the clothing is. This one's more like the Edwardian Butler. Such good quality this guy is. And as a total, I did pay £444 for it, I think. Somewhere around that lines. Something around them lines. Really good price for this. Considering that he is technically brand new in box, and I'll probably go more in detail over in the review, but the main things I like about him is definitely his voice and the soundtrack behind his phrases. It's the same as the Witch Spirit Ball and also the Swami Spirit Ball, which I really like. So there you have it guys, so thanks for watching this video, please like, comment, subscribe, and